It is likely that former Democrat presidential candidate Hillary Clinton is not leaving politics ever. The former Secretary of State dipped her toe in the 2024 presidential campaign again this week to take on her arch-nemesis, former President Donald Trump. She spoke to Sky News and predicted, as she did in 2016, that Trump would not become president again and that President Joe Biden would secure victory no matter who the Republican nominee is. Next year, America goes to the polls. Donald Trump is running for president while under criminal indictment, interviewer Beth Rigby said. The man who back in 2016 consistently accused you of lawbreaking and actively encouraged chats of "lock her up," directed at you. It's pretty ironic, isn't it, that he's now a former president that could face a jail term. How does it make you feel? Well, I always thought about him, and if you follow him, I think you can see it as well. He accuses people of doing things he himself is doing, the former Secretary of State said. It's a form of psychological projection. And I always thought that his record in business in particular, but then as we saw him in politics and government, he was someone who cared nothing about rules. He cared nothing about the law. So, he has been indicted, and there may be others as well, but he has said he is going to keep running and there's nothing in our current system of laws that would prevent him from running, she said. But even if he gets the Republican nomination, he cannot, in my view, be re-elected president. Why can't he be re-elected? The interviewer said. I think more people are onto him and his behavior than they were before, she said. He has a hard core of support that is likely to help him win the Republican nomination. But in a general election against President Biden, I do not believe he can win. She also said she did not believe Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis could defeat President Biden. Nobody really outside of Florida knows very much about him, and in Florida, they're watching him do crazy things, she said. So I actually believe that President Biden will be re-elected regardless of who the Republican nominee is, the former Secretary of State said. She even went on to dismiss issues with the president's age. He would be 82 if he were elected again, while giving herself some props. I feel like I could do the job. I'm in my mid-70s. I think it really should be a matter of what he has done as president, she said. But a recent poll suggests that she is incorrect. In the just-released Rasmussen Report survey, Trump moved ahead of Biden 47% to 40% with support from women and independents, the Washington Examiner reports. The survey conducted on Wednesday was the first test of the 2024 general election since the Manhattan hush money indictment against the 45th president was released last week. The survey was conducted before Tuesday's hearing, during which Trump pleaded not guilty to 34 charges, the outlet reported. In a tweet on Wednesday showing the results, the pollster included February numbers and wrote, "Reversal of fortune, massive strategic backfire." The survey weighted Democrats heavier than Republicans and independents, 36%, 33%, 31%, the Examiner noted. In addition, Biden is trailing behind Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis, who has a more significant lead at 46% compared to Biden's 38%. Both DeSantis and Trump are performing well among women and independent voters, which are considered critical to winning in 2024. Trump leads Biden among women with a 47% to 39% margin. DeSantis, on the other hand, leads among women with a 43% to 39% margin. With independent voters, Trump leads Biden 44% to 36%, and it's DeSantis over Biden 44% to 32%, the outlet continued. The pollster also noted that both Trump and DeSantis would have 26% of the black vote if the election were held this week. During a speech last night after his indictment, Trump laid out his latest argument to regain the presidency, criticizing multiple prosecutions that he claimed were instances of political persecution reminiscent of a banana republic. He also criticized Biden's management of the economy, immigration, and foreign policy.